going on, everybody? Top 10 Pokemon back, and today we will be reviewing the top Pokemon card auctions of the week. This particular topic this week, did the first edition base set booster box break from Logan Paul affect the market? As we all know, last October, Logan Paul opened up the first edition base set box, and in the following months, November, December, prices skyrocketed like we had never seen before. Did this happen again? Did prices skyrocket again the following week or two after this box break? Did they stay the same? Let's find out here. But first, please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for your support. So let's get into our auctions of the week here, starting out with some modern. With Vivid Voltage, we have some amazing rares to go over. We have a Zamazenta PSA 10 that sold for $171.50. And we had another one sell for only $112.50 as a PSA 10. So we have been seeing these amazing rares continue to decline in price through auctions. And once again, I just believe that the market is becoming more and more saturated because people are finally getting some of their PSA returns back. Because a lot of people send in these amazing rares to be graded, and we're just seeing the market become more and more saturated with these. We also had a Zamazenta go for $117 as well, so two examples of Zamazenta amazing rares going for less than $120. We had a Raikou amazing rare sell for $172.50, and we had the Rayquaza amazing rare, probably the most valuable amazing rare from this set, sell for $208.50. And as you recall, this card was selling for over $300 at one point for quite a while there, now down to closer to $200. We had a Mega Charizard EX from Evolutions last week, if you recall. I think it was last week. Sold for over $500. This week it came back down in value. We had one sell for $355 as a PSA 10 and another sell for $410. We had a Charizard holo from Dragon Majesty. I always forget about this set. I don't know why, but the holo Charizard and PSA 10 from Dragon Majesty sold this week for $290. It's not a bad card. I like the artwork, but just not one you see very often. Dragon Majesty, I think, is just like a forgotten set. At least I forget about it all the time, but I wanted to touch on that. We had the Pikachu Rainbow Rare VMAX card, PSA 10, sell for $1,075. Another one sold for $1,025. And last but not least, one sold for $970 for its PSA 10 example. This card is also slowly declining as more and more hit the market. This card used to be close to like $2,000 now, struggling to maintain its over $1,000 value here. We are always going to keep an eye on that. We had a Pikachu McDonald's promo holographic card sell for $740. Another one sell for $865.88 for its PSA 10 example, which is definitely a far cry from the $17,000 auction we saw a couple weeks ago. We had a special delivery Pikachu PSA 10 sell for $1,225. And that's been about where it's been. We're waiting on the special delivery Charizard card. I believe that's coming out. So I'd be interested to see where that falls as far as a PSA 10 value. We had a modern booster box here, Lost Thunder. Now this Lost Thunder box was really climbing high over the past maybe 2 months, reaching like the $550, $560 mark. This week came down to about $460. So I think maybe we're starting to see these modern boxes, particularly the Lost Thunder booster box, the hype that was, come down a little bit. We'll keep an eye on it, see where it goes from here. But yeah, $460 was this week's total for the Lost Thunder booster box. And the Evolutions box has come down slightly. It was the $1,000 mark, $900, $1,000, maybe a little bit over. This week, one sold for $835. So I don't know what you think about all that, but let me know in the comments. I'd like to go over a couple of miscellaneous WotC cards before I get into base set. I want to go over a lot of base set holos and non-holos and see where those have been going, what those have been going for after the Logan Paul box breaks, to see if any of those have increased in value. But first, let's go over a couple of other WotC cards here. We have a few Team Rocket first edition cards I'd like to go over with you. We had a Charmander PSA 10 first edition go for $180.50. We had a Meowth from Team Rocket, first edition, go for $122.50. We had an Eevee from Team Rocket, first edition, go for $205.50. A couple Squirtles here from Rocket Set. One sold for $285, another for $305, and another for $275 for its PSA 10 copy. We had a Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu first edition. This is from Gym Challenge, sell for $305. And then we had the one from Gym Heroes. We had the one from Gym Heroes, a Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu. I love that artwork. Very ferocious looking Pikachu, ready to attack. This one sold for $405 for a PSA 10. A few more miscellaneous WotC holos to go over here. We had a Muck first edition from Fossil Set. Holo sell for $488. We had a Pikachu from Jungle first edition. Sell for $561. This card is really holding its value. You know, we saw this card along with the Eevee from Jungle really plummet in value, but tell you what, it's been staying over $500 for the past several weeks here. Very interesting, because there has to be a ton of these available. So $561, not too shabby. We had a Holo Machamp from Expedition, PSA 10, sell for $510. We had a Hypno Holo from Aquapolis. I am in love with this artwork. I must get my hands on this card. Anyway, yeah, it's an artwork of him eating someone's dreams. Very cool. This card sold for $610. We had a Nidoqueen from Skyridge holographic, sell for $710 for its PSA 10. We had a first edition Holo Togetic from Neogenesis, sell for $1,106 as a PSA 10. We had an Aquapolis Espeon holographic for PSA 10, sold for $1,500. This is a nice card and all. It's not my favorite artwork of Espeon, especially when you compare it to our next one here from Neo Discovery. This is an unlimited holographic PSA 10 that sold for $1,525. We had the Flaming Chicken here, Rocket Smoltris, first edition, PSA 10, sell for $1,450, looking extra crispy. We had a Crystal Golem, PSA 10, go for $1,435 in auction. We had an Umbreon here. Now, this was the same Umbreon that sold maybe a week or two ago that was close to like $10,000, but it must have been shill bid by somebody. This week, it sold for $5,100 as a PSA 10. And then we had the Umbreon Holo first edition from Neo Discovery, sell for $9,100. Best art in that set. All right, let's go over some base set cards. We have some base set unlimited, base set first edition. Let's compare it to the prices they were a couple months ago to see, did these cards increase after Logan Paul's second booster box break? We have a Holographic Alakazam PSA 10 Unlimited, sell for $1,025 this week, and that is down from about $1,500 it was a couple months ago. We had Unlimited PSA 10 Blastoise sell for $3,450, and that is once again down from about $4,350. We had a Ninetales sell for $555. It was selling for over $600. We had a Poliwrath sell for $405 as a PSA 10. Has sold in the past for almost $1,000. So we're seeing these cards not really increasing, you know, compared to what they were a couple months ago. We had a Machamp sell for $1,175. This card was selling for over $2,000 constantly, maybe even closer to $3,000. This week, it barely made it over $1,000 as a PSA 10. We had a Raichu holographic unlimited PSA 10 go for $1,225. That's down from like nearly $1,800. We had a couple of Venusaur sell this week. One sold for $2,100. Another one sold for $2,226, and that is down from over $3,000 this card used to sell for. I had a listing here a couple months ago. It sold for $3,200. We had a Zapdos sell for $530. A Poliwrath. We had a first edition Poliwrath this week sell for $7,900 as a PSA 10. First edition base Poliwrath. This card has sold in the past for about $9,800. So down almost $2,000 from what it previously sold for. We had a Gyarados first edition holographic from base set sell for $13,700. And that is down from nearly $15,500. Squirtle, first edition Squirtle from base set. PSA 10 sold for $1,975 this week. And we had another one sell for $2,025. So not much movement there as well. Charmander first edition sold for $2,198. and we had a Yellow Cheeks Pikachu sell for $4,855. So these base set starters, these common base set starters, really haven't moved in value either. Last but not least, let's finish this auction off on a good note. We had an unlimited base set booster box sell for $27,200, so that's a pretty nice price for that box. And these boxes have been selling close to $30,000 in the past, so not too shabby. So what do y'all think of these auctions this week? It seems, as someone who has watched this market for years now, comparing it to back in October and November, seeing that boom, especially after these influencers open these boxes up, I have not been seeing an increase, really. Prices for even modern, vintage, base set, I haven't been seeing an increase in price. What do y'all think? Have you seen any difference in the market lately? Let me know in the comments. Please give this video a like. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.